Hi there everybody, welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. My name is Boomy. Thank you for watching, my lovelies. Now today guys, we've got a comedian that I would like to watch with you. So this has come as a request from one of my wonderful patrons at Buy Me a Coffee, from Jason. Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you for requesting this and thank you for your ongoing support, my lovely. So let's have a look. This is John Branyan. I've not heard of this comedian before, and this video, or this skit, is called The Three Little Pigs. So Jason says, this video is from another Christian comedian. It isn't like slap your knee funny, but that's even more so impressive. Note that there is an e-cig in the video, but that is just a prop for the story that is told. Thank you for the heads up, guys. That there is an e-cig in this video. They don't offend me because they are just a little bit of way of life in the UK. But a warning just for anyone else. So there is an e-cig in there. Right, guys, if you are enjoying these reactions as well, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you very much. If you are interested, I have a Buy Me a Coffee account. That link is over there. And if you would like to help support this channel any further, I have a Patreon account. And if you would like to check that out, that link is in the description below. Right, I'm in the mood for a good laugh, so come on then. Come on, John.
But I've been reading, trying to read through the classics, to get a little more culture into my life. And here's what I've discovered. I am an idiot. Reading the classics is hard. It's all in English, and which is my native language. But I am struggling through the classics, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how we got from... That was the daily language, that they used in the 1800s and 1700s. I looked it up. Shakespeare had a working vocabulary of 54,000 words. 54,000 words in his...
I mean, no, I totally get this. I enjoyed, studying Shakespeare and whatnot when I was younger. I can't say I've read an awful lot of Shakespeare since high school. I know, I'm sorry if that makes me sound like an uncultured pig. It is difficult to get your head around, especially, like I say, I was in high school, so, even more difficult. You're learning many things, and then, there's extensions to the English language. There's words you've not heard before. So that in itself is like another dimension to learning literature. That's not easy, because you've got like a lot of things going on. You've got to kind of understand the culture, different lifestyle, different time era, different context, different things going on. There's a storyline. There's all these different names and characters. And then on top of that, you've got to decipher the language that they're using and speaking in. That probably does not reflect very well on my IQ. But it's hard. It is difficult, isn't it, guys?
Working vocabulary. We, today, in the United States, have a working vocabulary of 3,000 words.
Really?
That's why when we read Shakespeare, we're like, what light through yonder window? Does this come on a DVD? And it kind of put me under the pile a little bit, It kind of made me think, gosh, I'm not as sharp as I thought I was. If I'd have been born in the 1700s, presumably, children had a bigger vocabulary than I had, which means I wouldn't even be able to recite fairy tales to kids because I'm not smart enough. I'd have to be like, in time past, though not long ago, there lived pigs in stature little, in number 3, who, being of an age both entitled and inspired to seek their fortune, did set about to do thusly. When they had travelled a distance, pig numbered first spake, saying, "Hearken, brethren, heed this tempestuous realm. Tarry we long from hearth and home, we shall fare, I fear, not well." And so, being collectively agreed, but individually impelled, the diminutive swine set about each to erect for himself an abode. Pig number 1 did construct his house from straw. Pig number 2 did likewise, though rather not from straw, instead from sticks. Oh. Meanwhile, unique in his imaginings, pig number 3 did erect as his domicile stalwart and garish, a structure made from brick entirely.
One thing I will say about this kind of storytelling, it does pull you in, doesn't it? Everything is so intriguing, and every detail. It's like reading a J.R.R. Tolkien book, isn't it? There's so much more detail going on in there, and everything is very, very almost over-explained. I'm a big Tolkien fan as well, by the way. But he's made the story sound, there's much intrigue going on there. Like, it almost sounds, and it's only a fairy tale, and it's only about the 3 little pigs. There's intrigue. It's ominous. It's got me grabbed.
Soon there happened along, as is frequently the scenario in classic tale of protagonist pig or red-hooded child, a wolf.
Oh, just a wolf.
Carnivorous nature in full season, he called out to the straw-ensconced swine, saying, "Pray thee, little pig, grant me entrance."
Doesn't have the same effect, does it? We're pulled in with the intelligent description of the pigs, but it doesn't sound right when you've got the wolf with that kind of vocabulary. All he needs to say is just, little pig, let me in.
But Pig 1 recalled with sage foreboding that he is mad who trusts in the tameness of a belly-pinched wolf, and responded immediately, "Nay, it shall not be, indeed, not by wit or whiskered jowl."
Very good.
Prepared for this most expected response, the wolf replied immediately, "Then steel thyself, little pig. Forthwith shall I endeavor, by employing means both huffing and puffing, to dismantle yon flaxen fortress." Whereupon there issued forth from the wolf an exhale of gale proportions that quickly rendered straw hovel to dregs and dross, and carried aloft piglet and shattered quarters both.
I understand, the description there was amazing. I don't want to envisage the wolf is that smart. Do you know what I mean? He's the brute, isn't he? He's not an evil villain. He's just a brute. I always imagined that wolf as like, I don't want to label accents, but yeah, just a brute, like, just a meathead. Carry on.
Exposed now to claw and fang, Piglet 1 made haste, wolf in pursuit, to the stick-festooned sanctum of Peccary Secondary. Causing Pig 2 to cry out in dismay, "Well, this knots my knickers!"
Let's highlight that he's saying all of this in a British accent.
The marshalling of feral wolf to my doorstep is nowhere among those endeavors amenable or congenial. 1,000 pardons, squealed 2. 1. 'Twould seem the beast's baneful breath has purged me of home and sound judgment alike. The mighty maelstrom of the wolf's exhale splattered second swine's shack and shortened his sanctimonious scolding simultaneously.
Ooh. He's a little bit of a wordsmith, isn't he? Is John.
Lo and behold, squealed 2, stand we now amid wooded wreckage, tremulous and vulnerable, with nary a strategy for eschewing the canine devourer looming in deadly proximity.
It's so dramatic.
Strategy, squealed 1, while 'tis noble to contemplate tactical particularities, pressed as we are with the time restraint forbidding detailed strategical conversations, I would urge we run.
The layer of drama that this comedian has just added to this this children's story of the 3 little pigs is absolutely fantastic. Like I say, I don't want to imagine that wolf is intelligent, so I don't want him using the vocabulary that he has. He has to be a thug. But the pigs, I think it's brilliant storytelling, isn't it? Isn't it odd? Isn't it weird that just the use of all of this language and vocabulary, it adds like a dimension of drama there, and I don't know. It's like it widens the world that the story is told in.
Whether by their own fleet-footed competence or the wolf's winless attitude, The diminutive swine arrived at their ultimate kindred neighbor's inexpugnable brick ingress unscathed. Upon the third pig's door, with urgent hooves they pounded, calling out, "Unbar this entrance, and with haste we beseech thee!" The third pig hailed from the American colonies.
Oh. Okay.
And possessing a vocabulary substantially less robust than his impromptu visitors, replied, "Say what?" "Seek we sanctuary," they implored on the verge of hysteria, "lest we fall forthwith to the ravenous appetency of yonder approaching carnivore." Still confounded by their importunate words, Pig 3 did render ajar his portal, whereupon 1 and 2 spilled through and collapsed beyond the threshold, enervated. So y'all just wanted to come in?
Why didn't you say?
You could have said that.
Guys, he might have, a little bit of a lesser varied vocab, but this guy's definitely got the more intelligent house out of the three of them. He's used the strongest material.
The sinister hiss of the wolf could once again be heard outside. "Pray thee, pigs, grant me entrance." "The wolf," said 1 and 2. "Wolf," said 3. "What you suppose he wants?" "He seeks to gain purchase within. Indeed, he would occupy this very alcove were he but afforded the most meager of opportunities." Right, I'm just going to go ask him what he wants. "Under no circumstances," squealed 2, flinging self bodily against the portal. "There is naught to be gained accosting external opponents, save our own immediate demise." "What did you say about my mama?" House and occupants were again engulfed in a malevolent blast of wolfish wind. The foundation shook, the frame rattled, and lo, to the astonished eyes of piglet and encroaching scoundrel alike stood the third pig's lodging undaunted. Good news for you pig fans. Aghast and dismayed, Pig 2 queried of 3, "How does, against such relentless and torrential onslaught, this domicile endure?" Pig 3, puffed out chest, tapped a hoof to the hearth and responded, "It's American made."
Oh my gosh. I think he's brilliant. How much rehearsing? That's not improvised. No way. That is no way improvised. How much rehearsing did you think he had to do for that? Oh, my camera's going out of focus again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you just can't come up with that on the spot. That's crazy. He's an actor. He's in theatre. Do you think? I don't know anything about this chap here. Don't know anything about him. It's the first time I've seen him. Does he have a background in theatre? I think he does. It's very, very good. That was so unbelievably entertaining. He should do a series. I'd watch it. He should do a series of kids' fairy tales or kids' stories. I'd do them like this. Like I say though, I don't want that wolf with an ounce of IQ. Why is he blowing down the houses? Okay, dinner. Right, okay, I get it. But I just always imagine him as a thug. I don't want to imagine him as, a sound-minded, rational thinking intellectual. He's a thug. He's a brute. You can't have that wide vocabulary. Oh, that was so funny. Thank you, Jason, for requesting that video. That was a riot. Has he got any more? I really do hope he has more like this. That was so good. Anyway, guys, I hope that gave you a chuckle along with me there. Tickled your funny bone. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.